back to this. There's a thread over at Democratic Underground that first pointed me to this. And in fact, I want to acknowledge the person who wrote the thread. It's from Waiting for Everyman. And the title of the thread is Everybody Wants a Big Leftward Shift in the Democratic Party. Please read this link. But it goes beyond just, and there's cool stuff in that link. But let me just send you right to the source on this stuff. And that is the Concord Project, as in Concord grapes, as in Concord, Massachusetts, as in the shot heard around the world. ConcordProject.org is the website that was put up by somebody to tell Tea Partiers how to infiltrate the Republican Party in 2010 so that they could become the precinct committeemen in the Republican Party in county and state governments and precincts. I mean, some precincts are quite small. In precincts all across the country, because the precinct committee men and women are the people who pick the primary candidates. And so they were saying to good Tea Partiers, become a precinct committee person and you will get to pick the primary candidates. And so if the Republican primary has 3 or 4 candidates and they all happen to be Tea Partiers, guess who the candidate is going to be after the election? It almost doesn't matter who gets elected. It's going to be a Tea Partier, which is why you've got almost 90 Tea Partiers in the freshman House, in the freshman class of Republicans coming into the House of Representatives in 2010. They figured out how to do it, and they did it. We can do the same thing. And you can use the tool, since nobody is, to the best of my knowledge, nobody on our side has put together a site about how to use these tools and instructing people how to do this. Just go over to ConcordProject.org, and the Republicans will tell you how to do it. Now, they're, if you can put up with the rhetoric, we got to get our good conservatives. I mean, it's pretty good how-to. And or go to YouTube.com and just type in Concord Project, and you'll see the how-to videos that they produced. I shared the audio from one of them just a few minutes ago with you. Here's another one. This is the other clip. This is clip number 1, Jacob. This tells how to do it.
How does one become a precinct committeeman? Bottom line, every state has different rules and procedures for becoming a precinct committeeman with full voting rights within the parties. And each party within each state may have different rules. In Arizona, for example, you must be elected to the office of precinct committeeman. But you don't have to get more than 10 signatures of registered voters from your party or from independents to get your name on the primary ballot. Precinct committeemen in Arizona are not required to pay dues. Ohio's system is similar to Arizona's. Other states require dues and require precinct committeemen attend meetings and sign pledges to support the party's candidate. Arizona's system does not require meeting attendance.
And you can just stop it there, Jacob. It continues, but notice he's pushing Arizona. And guess what? The Tea Party took over Arizona. Just like that. I mean, it's incredible. It's like, put out the word and people do it. So anyway, let's get back to, in fact, here's somebody. Helen in Ithaca, New York. It says you're a committee member?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I wanted to thank you for bringing that up, and it's not a real difficult thing to do. It's not like you have to, meet for several hours every week or something, and you just kind of contact the Democratic Committee, and you can apply yourself. In my case, I was recruited, and I don't know how. I'm like, you guys don't want me because I'm like too progressive. I lived in Europe. I'm like a socialist. You don't like, yeah, we want you. But
That's
the
great.
bad thing was, this was before the, I wasn't a super big fan of Obama, and now I'm even less of a fan of him, but I won't go into that right now. But I definitely didn't want McCain-Palin, so I joined it, and we had a full house in the beginning, and then all these people became disappointed with Obama, and he didn't disappoint me so much because I'm from Chicago originally, and I don't know, I didn't have that much. All right, I'll stop downing Obama.
Yeah.
But, I was just like, at the end, like the last 6 months, we've only had 4 or 5 people before we had 30 in our neighborhood.
Wow.
ward.
So there's like 20 people who could step into the void and join you and assume power in your local community and be the ones who.
Very easy.
Wow.
We're looking for people. And another thing people can do, if they contact their Board of Elections, they could apply to be an election inspector, because I think in most states you don't get paid to be on the committee,
right.
But you do get paid to be an election inspector, so you could be an election inspector.
Oh, and the Republicans are all over that one.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to have equal numbers of Republicans and Democrats
right.
at each polling place,
right.
And everybody's paid the same amount, and so you just want to get smart people in there to make sure there's no funny business going on, and you get paid for it.
That's great.
So
That's great.
can also do that.
Helen, congratulations.